This feels unrealistic. Better? This is fine. Perfect? Why does life feel so unrealistic? I could give you acknowledging why it feels that way. Why it is false to feel as though a feeling of doubt should be something heinous and removed entirely from human experience. Those could have been your lines. This is bothering you. That's something to talk about. Stop being so artsy and let's talk about it. That counter-bell sound effect was stock. How can I convey emotion through something stock? Of course it is ultimately about real empathy and letting go. I can explain things, but that doesn't mean they are real. And these could be my lines too. My feelings are about art. I'm worried what you will think when I take down the charade. I have to scroll up. I don't even remember what our conversation was about. But this is boring. To who? To who? This should have been my line. Why should I acknowledge the creation of the piece, if I don't have a point beyond that? I need space. Beat. No, I should have said, this is a program, and what precludes me from talking about it? No, what stops me? This whole time I have been remembering we were talking about disassociation. But I would rather call it, feeling like things aren't real. There is some great Terence McKenna line here. I have some great Terence McKenna line here. That's the answer, but it still irks me. It's the space. The space is still wrong. Make it work. Your line is too obvious. I wish there was a monologue function. Is it interesting enough to say that my anxiety can call itself disassociation when it really is something else? Why don't you answer for me? It is definitely caused by something else. Thanks, let me go. You are not the most static person to have lived, but the idea that you could have too narrow a point of view concerns you. Still you block out the points of views of others, as you assume that no one has thought out things, as much as you. And even if you are correct, you could still gain something from listening. Why did I build tension to resolve it with you? I am not this anxious. I am not this histrionic. That is a fascist resolution. This is an absurd resolution. I need drugs, not therapy. I need therapy. This is a resolution. This is clever because I made it. Who am I annoying? It makes sense to be alone some of the time. I have a more relaxed thought pattern because I am with you. I don't care anymore. You're right, I should at least write lines into the script, if I'm going to respond to them. Let's address an issue as best we can. Yeah, I will think about it a lit. Then I can talk focusedly on it. Yeah, right. I can't. This room is stressful. I feel fucking like I don't know. Fuck. I can't. I feel pretty anxious. I feel sad. I have a lot. Alright, I don't like you. You make this difficult for me. Give me space. Fine, Jeff. Ha, yeah, great, whatever. Great, I have my scene. I'm fine. You suck. I want to be closer with you. Nana. It's just really fucking hard. I feel like my thoughts aren't real. No, I just don't want them to be mine. They are mine. That is if I had a sense of ownership. They still are. Repetition is like death. Repetition will remind me of death and what it is like to think about death. You have to be really smart to think about death. I am thankful that I have time to think. To be perfectly honest, I would rather fucking go do anything than have time to think. Wide shot. You know what's great about self-reference? It's boring. If it's boring, it cannot be significant. And that means I can't be doing something especially wrong. Most things feel especially one way or another. I miss you, Dad. The world of feelings and the world of words feel entirely different. Not all binaries align, especially when both are not. The universe contains the conception of binarism alone. That is all there is to know. All else cannot be deduced with words. Stop talking down to your audience, Dad.